This is Robin Heppell from Funeral Futurist Websites. This is a series of quick strategies for marketing your funeral home online. This is a strategy that I don't know why other people or more people don't use this. And that funeral home marketing strategy is creating landing pages for targeted advertising. And the example we have here is yourfuneralchapel.com/Catholic. And the reason why this is important is because you're actually speaking more directly with your client families about something that's very important to them. So, and if they start seeing things that they're a lot more familiar with, they're going to feel more understood. You're not just dumping them onto your homepage. So for that example, for yourfuneralchapel.com/Catholic, because it's in the Catholic bulletins, then you land them on a page within your website that actually, and it doesn't have to be part of the regular navigation of your website. It could just be a landing page, but you're going to have a picture of a rosary there, maybe over top of a Bible. Maybe you're going to have a casket set up, closed, but with a kneeler and the candles and the crucifix, and you have license to talk to those people like you only serve Catholics on that page, and they're just going to feel a lot more connected with you. And now, don't worry, because think, oh yeah, but what about the Baptists? Because they'll be upset if they see that Catholic page. Well, no, because in the Baptist bulletin, it's going to say yourfuneralhome.com/Baptist. And then there it's going to be a different picture or a different photograph and a different commentary there. Maybe, especially if you have different staff members that are different on in different denominations, maybe feature them there. Say, this is our Catholic funeral director, this is our Baptist funeral director. You can do this with veterans. You could do this with service groups. So maybe if you're advertising in your Rotary program, then you can actually have yourfuneralhome.com/Rotary, and it goes there and it has a picture of one of the staff members or one of the principals of the company holding a Rotary plaque or something like that, and talking about why they are honored to work with Rotary. You can do this with the different fraternal organizations like the Freemasons. So again, if people see that, they're only going to see that if they're part of that little group. And the further you can pull them down the funnel, the more connected they're going to feel with you. So that's just advice that I'm giving you, and it's allowing us, the internet now is allowing us to get way more targeted, and we don't have to do this broadcast advertising that we've, on the mass media. We can actually narrowcast, or they even call it sliver casting, because you're marketing a direct message to that direct group. And again, they're going to feel more understood. The other thing is you're going to be able to see if that advertising is actually working or not, because who knows, like maybe no one's visiting, but if someone's flipping through the church bulletin and there's all these different services, and then they go and they see your ad, and then all of a sudden the word Catholic is going to actually jump out at them. They're going to see it there in the URL. They're going to, well, that looks like it's special for us, and they're going to go and check it out. And then it's up to you to start to build the relationship from that point. So that's what you need to do. Create these landing pages. Hopefully your website allows you to upload or create new pages on the fly. If your web developer says, oh, well, creating new pages costs you more money, or if you're getting a new website and they're actually saying, well, you can only have 40 pages or 30 pages, you know what? That's kind of old school, and it's kind of counterintuitive to the way Google works now. Google wants to see new content, more pages. So the bigger your website is, the better. You're going to look like the authority in your market. So if they're saying, you know what, that's going to be $100 or $50 or $500, and I've even heard $1,000 to create a new page where we can create them on the fly and 3 or 4 minutes, you got to look into that. When you create your message, make sure it speaks directly to them, and make sure you configure your Google Analytics account. Google Analytics is free. Make sure that you get access to that so you can start measuring this, because again, it's coming into our hands. Marketing is not going to be guesswork much longer. It's going to be science, because we're going to have all the data right at our fingertips. I hope you enjoyed that strategy, and make sure you put it to use. If you want to continue to build your virtual marketing platform, I've got 2 great offers here for you. First, you can join me and other funeral professionals at Funeral Futures U. And what this is internet marketing for funeral professionals. We cover all the bases from your website, but even beyond your website. So how to rank higher in Google, how to use YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all these other internet marketing strategies are taught on a monthly basis. So for more information, go to funeralfuturesu.com. And if you want to have a strategically built website for your funeral home and to dominate your market, you want to check out Funeral Futures websites. These websites are like no other funeral home websites on the market. Just go to funeralfutureswebsites.com for more information. This is Robin Heppell.